Welcome back guys. So today we are going to learn about gradients. So as you can see, this is an image from a previous tutorial, the one in which we learned how to mask out hair properly. So after moving the background, we added this color to the back, but let me show you how you can make it even more interesting by adding a gradient. Like if I hide this layer, you can see that this is like yellow to orangish kind of gradient. Let me bring this back. And at the top I will create another layer. If you want to create another layer, all you have to do is just simply click over here and you will get this empty layer. So let's zoom out a little and let me show you how you can use gradients. So first of all, you will go to this gradient tool over here, just click on it, and by default you will get this black to white gradient. So this basically means that it will start from black and end at white. So if I draw a gradient over here, you can see that it is black to white. Press Ctrl Z to undo it, and let's change the colors. Simply click on it and you can see both of the colors over here. Let's click on this one and change it to pink, maybe magenta, and double click on this one and change this one to, I guess, blue, and hit OK. And after that, simply hit OK. So we have this magenta to blue gradient now, and if we draw with it, maybe from left to right, you can see this beautiful gradient. Press Ctrl Z to go back. There are also different kind of gradients. For example, the one we are using right now, it is called a linear gradient. So if we draw with it from one direction to other, it draws it in a line. What if I select this one? The second one, it is called a radial gradient. So if I draw over here in the middle, you will see that it will start from the middle and eventually go out. So it is starting from magenta and then going out to blue. Press Ctrl Z to go back. So similarly, I have created a gradient below this layer. If I hide this layer, you can see that this gradient is from yellow to orange. We can even copy these colors. I have opened the gradient editor. I will click on this and simply copy this color. Then go over here and copy this one. Hit OK. So I have this gradient now, and I can draw maybe a linear gradient using it, or maybe a circular one, radial one. Press Ctrl Z. Let's simply delete this layer and change the color of this gradient maybe. Let's select it again and select that magenta color again, and blue, light blue, and let's create a gradient below this layer. We are creating it on this layer. So if we move it over here, so we have this gradient now. Let's try this on another image. So I have this image now and you can see that there is such a good gradient on it. Let's delete this one and let's try this same gradient on this one. I will select the linear one and draw from right to left, maybe in an angle. Okay, so I made a mistake. Basically, I drew the gradient on this layer. I'm not supposed to do that because that specific layer has been edited now. Press Ctrl Z. First create a new layer over here and we will make a gradient on this one. Let's make it from bottom to top. But earlier you saw something else. Let me show you how I made that. So let me introduce you to blending modes. If you click on any layer, you can also see a blending mode with it. By default it is set to normal, but if you click on it and if you hover over any of them, you will see something different. So basically these blending modes have properties of their own. These are basically calculated values. For now you don't need to know what all of these do. You can simply hover over them and see which one looks the best. So I guess for this image, this one looks really good. And now you have a very cool effect. In the advanced course, I will also teach you how all of these blend modes work. But for now you can just play around with them to get different kind of effects. So this was the introduction to gradients. I hope you guys like this. See you guys in the next one.